from 160. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 4.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there. Kingery is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the... So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. At the plate, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting out as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on it. So striding forward now. Reese Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now a throw over, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now batting, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer up the middle. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. Digging in, number 24. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets there, but he missed it. And the runner will score from second. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the seats, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Ramos has a play. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is Herrera. And it's gone. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Number 24 back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Here's Echeverria now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 5. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded to the right. Torres has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman, number 25.
Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Swing, line drive, that's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hicks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ball 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He'll try it again, 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew McCutchen. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Grounded back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly... Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Santana playing here in his age 31 season, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Jose Bautista.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To third. Andujar brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. But with nobody out, no sense pushing it. He'll hold on at first with a sharply hit single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
A shot to first base and caught there. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the box now, number 24. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Williams on at first, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in. Throw-in time at first for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Hicks, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Aaron Judge takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. High and deep to right. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar fields it cleanly, and he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Torres picks it up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first with a sure out. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Bautista, and their runners at the corners now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Again, a 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Digging in once again, Greg Bird. A fly out and a single for him so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's running. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. They'll try it again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is ready now. Nick Williams. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Number 24.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Walker.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Gone!
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kingery's there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First pitch on its way.
Andrew McCutchen.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Cesar Hernandez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hard hit ball to short, fielded cleanly by Walker, and that's the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastball.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Hit hard. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Third baseman.
Back up the middle. And there's one away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Greg Bird.
Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Neil Walker.
Now batting.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Bird at second. Walker is over at first with one away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game. Closing. Digging in, number 24. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Happ is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there, obviously.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Carlos Sanchez.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Eflin stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A shot down the first baseline. Stanton over at second. McCutchen at first, 2 out in the inning. Popped high in the air. Hoskins over to his left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Santana goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Greg Bird. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Up next will be Nick Williams. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 4.
A little bouncer. Third inning, no score to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Standing in, Jerry Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. First pitch coming, here it is. Bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. On to second for the force out on the side. Striding in once again, number 24, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 24.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Runners on the move for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's running again. Pitch inside, the throw. Safe. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. He was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Echeverria. He's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make. So digging in now, Carlos Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Santana gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Bautista goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Nick Williams started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. In now, Wilson Ramos, runner in scoring position with two gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, makes the... Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And they're runners at the corners now. A line shot to third base. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Swung on and hammered.